Hi everyone. So this is day 38 and Avneet is back with you. So we were talking and building applications. So we have built multiple things like we have built UI UX designing, we have built front end, we have built back end, we have left with the integration of the API, but before that the role of tester comes in. So we are developing the test cases. First of all, let's look at Jira and see what are tasks that are pending on a table. And the first task of testing is of user. So let's see what are tasks that is pending. And just wait a minute because it's just loading. So you can see in the backend development, we are in the phase of testing. Now in the testing, you can see we are in the set of this one in the progress. And due date is today. So let's plan such that we can finish it by today itself. So let's get back to the code. We are on now in the code, and yesterday we found that this was not running. So to let you know what has happened and how that has been resolved, we haven't added this test here, and any of the test method like PyTest doesn't recognize any function other than test. So we need to add that test before writing any function. Test underscore and your function name, that is more than enough. Now similarly we want to test more things. So what are the things we need to test for sign up? We have to build those test cases. So let's copy these test cases and add on that just for sign up for now. We will add this, and now in this we will instead of success, that will be missing email. Now email column should not be sending, and status should be now we will see in the users.py. So whenever there is no email, it should return 400. So this should be 400, and messages email required. So we will write that. Similarly, what we will do? We will do for all the other 4 things. This is for email. Now this will be for username. Again it will be 400. Username required. We will also make sure that we are on the same thing, like R is capital, then R must be capital. If R is small, R must be small. So everything this way. And we are missing username. We have missing password. Similarly here, missing username. Again this will be 400. Missing phone number. Now this is for duplicate, and once this is done, we'll check for duplicate email first. Phone number is different. Password can be same. Let's suppose password is same but phone number is different. So we are checking for duplicate email, and that should return 500. Email already exists. And similarly, what we do? We will do for phone number. Now, and also similarly for username. This all test cases should pass. So let's check. First, let's move to CD backend. Now source venv slash pin slash activate PyTest tests. So we will see what are test cases that passed. So this should be duplicate username. So you can see it has collected 8 items and testing it here. So now you can see it's failed 3. And which of them failed? So it says tuple object has no attribute status code. In the duplicate username. Now let's go back at the start and see. So it says attribute error. Let's import Again, I guess it is a similar thing. 5 passed and 3 failed. So which one failed? In duplicate, all those things in the duplicates. Similarly here it says integrity error, unique constraint failed. Now you know why this happened, because there is no condition for check for email phone number. So let's try that as well. Phone equals to phone. Return phone number already exists. That is for duplicate email. So let's try this as well. Again, it will show some error. So again, 3 failed. So let's see what this means. So what we use? we will use Gemini for that to see the error. And for this test cases, got it. So let's remove this comma. Now we will see it will pass all the test cases. So it's an assertion error that just like we have mentioned something like username already exists and email already exists. So result have this error. So let's see now it will work. So now we know that our test case going to work on any of the API call, are they related to our front-end development or if you have to send to third party. So our test cases will work. Our function doesn't fail at any endpoint. So similarly, we will make these test cases for, first let's test that, and similarly we will make test cases for login. Now login test cases. API/login. This is status code as 201. And message will be now based on login. So message will be like this. So login Missing username. Again, it will be 4400. Username required. We will also check. um, First, let's do this. Missing password. Now, let's say by mistake you have mistakenly written the wrong username. So let's say test 5, which doesn't exist at all. Then it should be 404 with a message user not found. And similarly, it could be possible that you have said that wrong password. Again, it should be 404. Password doesn't match. It's all are fine. But let's say at the time of login, I want to see the data as well, data validated. So similarly, assert response.json instead of message, there should be response data. Should be double equals to or should we need to check the data? Yes, we should. We have tested the data, what is coming in the postman, so we just require the test cases to be validated with the perfect message score. So let's test this. So it's collected all the 13 function. Use of this. So now we get these test cases fail. Success, missing password, wrong username in the login. Missing password should be 400. This should be small m. So I got to know what has happened. So let's do this. Similarly, it will be used here. So now we have tested all of the test cases, all the conditions that is required for users, and we can see all the test cases has passed. So we are sure that it will pass for any test cases that will be provided by the front end or by the user. So I hope you understand the test cases, use cases of PyTest of user, and now that is the thing we will look forward. And let's see, we have done the task of user, so let's mark it as done. Tomorrow we will start with the profile, and then we'll go back the post notification comment, and we have started testing, so let's make it as in progress as well. I hope that was enjoyable. If you have any doubt, any questions, do ask me. Otherwise, have a nice day and do comment what you missed. Thank you.